Hi everyone, here is Aya from Dubai, Aral Sisters, and I continue my series about the expanded meaning of the symbolism of each tarot deck Major Arkana card. And today I'm discussing a card which is the Empress. We will discuss full symbolism of this card in my previous videos. You can see other card symbolism as well as extended meaning of the upright as well as reversed card meanings. So if you remember the previous video where I discussed the High Priestess, as well as Empress is wearing a crown. The High Priestess symbolizes the virgin state of the cosmic consciousness. And then the magician is coming with his seeds of ideas and ability to plant those seeds into the land and take the fruits of the land with all his skills. And the Empress is the result of the High Priestess and magician work. So you can find this card that the situation or the person represented is grounded in the physical world. At any time she can stop and smell the roses and take the beauty of the nature around. She loves to be outdoors in the nature, wandering the hills or the woods. The Empress is the sort that would impress you with the knowledge and experience and the wisdom she holds in her lap from any kind of area of her life. So let's look at symbolism in this card. As I already mentioned, she is wearing a crown. We can call it this crown as a diadem. The Empress wears a diadem of 12 stars. Crowns signify rulership and authority, a marriage ring between heaven and earth. The Empress rules over fertility and reproduction. It is under her rule that all manner of flora and fauna are proliferated unchecked. The 12 stars in her diadem, so-called diadem of zodiac. 12 stars not only connects to the zodiac, but as well it is 12 months in the year and 12 hours in the clock. Looking at the shape of the stars are six-pointed or hexagrams to show that she has a domination over the laws of macrocosmos or the great world. And then she is wearing a very beautiful dress, a robe with numerous fruits. White symbolizes the blank state of purity. For a Buddhist, white is associated with the lotus flower, which is symbol of light, purity, and illumination. Some theorize that the fruits of the robe are pomegranates sliced in half, which would connect to the white's comment about the Empress being a fruitful mother for the thousands. The next symbol, what is she holding in her hand? This is a scepter, and scepters are phallic masculine symbols of authority and sovereign power. Another symbol, what she is holding in her hand, is a scepter. The scepter is a phallic masculine symbol of authority and the power. However, scepter of the Empress features an orb at the top, which is feminine symbol. The Empress rules, but with different energy than the organizing and limiting approach what is Emperor using. And the red cushion that she is sitting on, the red is the color of sensuality and love. And if you remember from magician video, we discussed how diverse meanings the red can have. Some tarot enthusiasts connect as well Empress with feminine sexuality, and yet the red is also associated with war, conflicts, aggression, blood, and warning. Cushions imply the comfort and sensuality, so it could be argued that the red cushions implies the application of the feminine wiles in the attempt to neutralize or influence powerful men. And then you can see there is the wheat wheat, which is at the top of the card, at the bottom of the card. The lush field of the wheat in the foreground further implies abundance and fruitfulness. If you remember, I mentioned that magician is coming with his seeds to with seeds of ideas and ability to plant those seeds in the land in order to extract the fruits from the land later on. So these are literally the seeds of wheat that the magician has planted, and now the empress is enjoying abundance, fruits of life that she is experiencing at this specific moment. And then if you take a look closer here, there is a waterfall. The waterfall is continual rushing waters, symbolizing refreshment and the life-sustaining nourishment. Water is universal sign of motion, emotions, abundance, and also gives a reader a concept of abundance that is usually depicted on the card in the form of waterfall. This symbol expresses the ability of the empress to open her intuitive resources and allow abundance to flow through her freely. Waterfall is expansive and powerful, even a little frightening at sometimes, as it clashes against the rocks. The waterfall is a reminder that with tranquility, always there can be possible extreme force. We must be mindful of our capacity to love and create, as well as our ability to hate and destroy. And finally, one of the most interesting symbols is this heart-shaped shield with the Venus symbol. Heart symbolizes love and romance, while shields offer protection. Venus is the Roman version of the Greek goddess of love, sexuality and beauty, Aphrodite. And the mirror of glyph is a universal symbol of femaleness. And finally, the last symbol is, how is she looking, the empress? She potentially looks pregnant. Some theorize that the empress is pregnant in this specific card, although we cannot be sure from the image alone. If it's true, then its connection further to the themes of fertility. And usually when I get this card in the reading, it indicates that this lady or this couple or this marriage will bring children, will bring fertility, and this moment is very good to think about children, to think about family expansion. Keep connected with me, and I will continue with the further meanings of other cards, as well explain what is the meaning of this card when you get it in upright as well as reversed version.